What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya, the best boom and crash trader, and in this video I'm gonna show you again how the 99.99% accurate boom and crash strategy works. Yes, there is such a thing, and we've been discussing this strategy for the past 1 week, and I'm gonna show you guys how powerful it is. As you can see right now, I am in profit on boom 500, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can also do it within this video. It's a very simple strategy, and some of you are already making profits out of it. I'm getting results in my inbox. If you're trying this out on your own, please feel free to contact me and show me the results that you're getting from this strategy, because indeed it is a powerful strategy. Now this is the 1450 strategy for those of you that do not know what we are talking about, and I've been posting it in the last video I posted about it, how you can use it and how you can catch the beautiful trades like this and maximize profit. And today again I will show you the settings for the strategy and how it works, and I'm also going to show you how I managed to catch this beautiful sell on boom 500. Now before I continue, I would want you guys to take note of the fact that I will keep repeating this. Boom index is an index that measures a rise in price, just like crash index is an index that measures a fall in price. But it doesn't mean that boom is always buying, and it doesn't mean that crash is always selling. The market moves in cycles, and those cycles and trends will always be followed. So it has to make a high and it also has to make a low for it in order to be a market. Even if it's bullish, there's a point where it was at its lowest, and that's how we measure and trade boom and crash. So you can place sell trades even on boom, and also place buy trades even on crash, although you are opposing what the index depicts. Okay, so with that cleared off, we're going to remove all these settings that you see here, and we are going to have a step-by-step process of installing this strategy. I'm going to show you the indicators that you need for you to catch these beautiful trades. Okay, it's a very simple strategy, as you can see, and if you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you click the subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I post another video like this, or another strategy or any other trading materials like our indicators. Okay, so I'm going to go to my indicators section. I'm going to remove all these indicators, and as you can see, I'm left with a blank chart on boom 500. It's a very clean chart, and we are very much in profits. I think we're over $100 in profit right now. I really don't want to show you my profits because I don't know. Anyways, the first indicator that we will need to install. Now you really need to understand the fact that for a strategy to work, you need to have an entry point, you need to identify the trend, and you need to have an exit point. Okay, those three things are very crucial for an indicator or for a strategy. So all these indicators that we are going to install are going to help us identify those three major points. Okay, the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average. For some of you, you already know this because you've been following. You have turned on your notification bell, and you are always notified about these strategies. So it is going to have the following properties. The first indicator, we're going to have the period as 14, the shift as 0, the method as exponential, apply to close. We're not going to have any levels on this one, and on visualization we're going to be on all time frames. Now on your styling, we're going to choose this red color. As you can see, we've got a red color right there, and then if you click done, you see that we now have our red moving average. Let me just make this first indicator green. Okay, let me make it green. So I've just changed the color to green, but it is the same indicator. Okay, next we're going to need another moving average, and it is going to have the following properties. We're going to change this period to 50. Everything else will remain the same. The shift will remain as 0. The method will remain as exponential. Apply to close. There are no levels. Visualization, please allow it to be on all time frames so that you can do time frame blending, switching from time frame to time frame. Okay, and then we'll change this color to the red. This one is the one we'll keep as red, and then we'll click done. And as you can see, our 1450 strategy is starting to form. Next, we're going to need an indicator window 1. That's going to help us identify the trend, the momentum in the market, and we're going to be using some oscillators, of course, to do that. So again, I'll go back to my indicators, and I'm going to go to my main window and then look for the stochastic oscillator, which is right here, and it is going to have the following properties that you see on the screen: a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, price field is low over high, method is simple, and we're going to have these two important levels. We've got our level 20 and our level 80. Now we've labeled these levels so that it's easy for you to recognize what you're supposed to do when trading. So our level 20 is written buy, and our level 80 is written sell, and then we can simply click done. And again, on visualization, it should be on all time frames. Now here's the part that you really need to pay attention to: your styling for this stochastic. You need to keep these colors, these two colors, the same colors as your background. So I've got a white background, that's why you see that my main is white like that, and also my signal is white as well. So if I click done, what will only happen is we'll have an indicator window 1 formed up, and we'll have these two levels only in our indicator window 1. So we've got the buy level, which we labeled at level 20, and of course level 80 we said it should be a sell zone. Okay, and then last but not least, we need to add our final indicator for our momentum, and we're going to add that one under our indicator window 1, and it is going to be a moving average. And the properties will be as follows: we'll change the period to 10, the shift will remain as 0, the method will remain as exponential, apply to close, and again allow it to be on all time frames. Here on our styling, I'll change the color to black. Okay, if you have got a black background, please change it to white. Okay, and if we click done, you see that we now have our full strategy. Some of you already recognize it from the previous video. If you haven't seen them, please, it would be nice for you to know the background of this strategy, so go watch our previous videos. Okay, now the strategy is fully installed, and what is left obviously is understanding when to buy and when to sell. I'll also be posting these settings and some of the setups in our free Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below. You can just click the link and it will take you to our Telegram channel, and you can join for free. There are over 7,000 traders in that group, and it is free to join. Like I said, I post my trading results as well in that group. For these strategies, I post setups from these strategies. I post my students' results from our VIP Signals group. And yes, we do have a VIP Signals group. And for those that have been following closely, you know that in the previous video, I said the one who has the most followed, the most liked comment will win a slot in our VIP Signals group. And that person is Apostle of Wealth. You've got 11 likes on your comment, and your comment said, "Thank you, sir, for the strategy. Anything is possible indeed." So you are the winner for this week's VIP Signals group. And if you want to stand a chance to win as well, make sure that you are a subscriber, of course, and make sure that you like this video and comment down below. Once again, the one who has the most number of likes on their comment will win your VIP Signals slot. So if you want to win the next VIP Signal slot, invite your friends to come and like your comment, and you can simply win our VIP Signals group just like that. Okay, so Apostle of Wealth, please contact us to get your 30 days of signals, trading with me daily, catching these beautiful trades and making money. Okay, let's get back to the strategy. Of course, how did we catch this trade? How do you trade? Now, in the previous video, I've been explaining how you can do it, but today I'm going to show you how we managed to do this one in particular. So my first thing was I went to a higher time frame, and I looked at my 1 hour time frame, and I realized that we are in a sell zone from our momentum indicator. We are in a sell zone. That black line is in our 80 level, and I came back to my price, of course, which is very important. Even if you're looking at indicators, you always have to look at the price action. What is your price doing? And I realized my price was forming these bullish candlesticks, as you can see. And I then did a top-down analysis. I went back down to my 30-minute time frame, and from my 30-minute time frame, I realized something that I talked about in the previous video had been satisfied, and that is I saw that my candlestick had crossed to be below this green line. And you know, guys, I mentioned that once you see price crossing one of these lines, especially the green line coming from the top going to the bottom, it means your price is telling you that we're most likely going down. That green line there is the EMA 14. So once you see price crossing the EMA 14, something big is happening to the market, and you should be able to interpret that. And the moment I saw that, no, my price is crossing my green line and we are in a sell zone, those are the conditions for a sell. For those that have been following, you know that, right? Those are the conditions for a sell. Once you see your black line and your price crossing to be below the green line, that's a condition for a sell. But I didn't enter because that is not the full condition. The full condition then is I went to my 5-minute time frame and I looked for this crossover of the lines, right? My red line crossed my green line to be above the green line, and then I knew my sell had been confirmed. Okay, once you see the crossover is very important. Do not leave it out, guys. Once you see your price turning to cross these lines, or your price crossing, it means you are closing in on momentum. Okay, so I knew that my sell position had been locked and I could easily enter into that sell trade. And indeed I did enter into my sell trade. And also my 5-minute time frame, guys, was also confirming that we are coming down, right? The sell momentum, you really have to follow it as well. And as you can see, we are deep in profit. It's been of close to half an hour or 45 minutes, and it's been just pure profit. As you can see, this was the first spike after a long time, and price still tried to push down, and already we had anticipated that spike is going to come, because as you can see, we were at a influential or a psychological level. As you can see, we were at a psychological level, so already we had anticipated that probably price is going to act around that region, because it did that. As you can see to your left, that's the same thing that happened. So already we're taking partial profits, some profits, and just securing our positions. So this is how this strategy works, guys. You can even move on and check crash. The same concept still applies. Yesterday I think we sold crash. I can't remember the trade exactly, but the same concept still applies. If you want to enter into a trade, look at your higher time frame first, get a picture of what's happening. So if I wanted to enter this sell trade, it was going to be very easy for me. Why? Because I would simply identify when my price crossed the green line to be below the green line, and then I would then go to a lower time frame and look for my main condition. And my main condition is what? My main condition is I want to see the crossover. And here you can see that the green then crossed to be below the red. At the same time, remember, our momentum is very important. We were in a sell momentum, and I would simply sell like that. Can you see how easy it would have been? Okay, so the main idea is you have to do your top-down analysis. You have to start from a high time frame. Remember, we said a strategy should be able to identify the trend for you, identify your entry, and also identify your exit. And of course, for your exit, we never talked about it. You can either use your risk reward ratio, or you can use the strategy itself in reverse. So when you start to see conditions, let's say you enter a buy trade and then you start to see conditions for a sell, then it means you are most likely supposed to just exit or close your trades. That basically means the market is telling you it's time to exit. We're about to change direction. Okay, so you can use the strategy in reverse, or you can use risk reward ratio. There is another point that I'm going to share with you in the next video. So make sure that you are subscribed and you've turned on your notification bell so that you don't miss that point. Until next time.